Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is December the 18th, 2019. Excuse me. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Impact Wrestling because we got three matches got made for Hard to Kill pay-per-view. Burnsby against Shamrock versus Madman Fulton because of what happened last week. We have I don't know what else we have. I know they added another one. Something stupid, I guess. I don't remember. Let me go check it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Don't hate me. Let's go on the internet. I don't know what I'm saying. Nope, wrong thing. 2019, when you go to 2019, I should be more good at this stuff. But I was wrong. We know that one. Oh yeah, nope, that's not new. Brian Cage versus Rob Van Dam because, ladies and gentlemen, what happened last week, they were making out and when Brian Cage was doing his interview with Jimmy Jacobs. So let's talk about Impact Wrestling. I messed up there. But ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is how we're going to do this. We have these Impact Wrestling matches, right? We have this. Let me fix that. We have this list here that's on my phone. I can't really show you my phone because it's my phone and it's a contacts, so we can't do that. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys don't remember how this works, I have a list. And technically, I have a script here. So let's talk about Impact Wrestling. So, first match of the evening, we have Jordynne Grace versus Tenille Dashwood. It was a pretty decent match, pretty good, but the winner of that match, who you going to choose is going to win this match? The one that has a pay-per-view match that should have momentum, or the person that doesn't have a match at the pay-per-view? I'm going to choose the person that is in the pay-per-view match. Jordynne Grace versus Tenille Dashwood. The winner of that match was Jordynne Grace. I believe she did her finishing move. And then Taya Valkyrie came out to attack Jordynne Grace. And then she got attacked by Tenille Dashwood. You're not smart, man. There's two of them. Why would you do that? And then we had TJP versus Daga. It was a pretty decent match. Pretty good match as well. Ladies and gentlemen, back and forth, flying. Everything, but the ladies showing the winner of that match was TJP against Daga. He beat Daga in a match, and good job for TJP, but TJP was not, it did not care because ladies showing the Desi Hit Squad came out to attack TJP and Daga and Volleyball, and then we saw Shira making his return since Bound for Glory, and then they just destroyed Daga, TJP, and Fallah Bahh. Then we have Ethan Page versus Rich Swann, because, ladies and gentlemen, at Hard to Kill, they're going to defend, Josh Alexander and Ethan Page will defend their titles against Rich Swann and Willie Mack at the pay-per-view. So, ladies and gentlemen, at backstage, they tried to ruin the best friend, the friendship of Rich Swann and Willie Mack, telling Willie Mack to go away, don't, backstab Rich Swann. It didn't work out this week, but ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Ethan Page because Rich Swann did a flip outside the ring, but Josh Alexander pushed Ethan Page out of the way, and then he got hit by Rich Swann, and then Ethan Page bumped into Willie Mack outside the ring, and then he slapped him in the face. They went back in the ring, and then Willie Mack punched Ethan Page and got Rich Swann disqualified. That's how Ethan Page won the match. Then we had Joey Ryan versus AC Romero. And ladies and gentlemen, it was an okay match, but the winner of that match, I think it was mostly like a comedy match. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we had Johnny Swinger coming out, and he tried to have, if you don't know what Joey Ryan's all about, he has the toughest wiener. That's what everybody says. And that's his gimmick, right? That's his gimmick. He has the toughest wiener. And now Mr. Johnny Swinger says, I have the toughest fanny pack. and it didn't work out. He tried to use his fanny pack. It didn't work out. I got the sun in my eyes now. I don't know if you guys could see that, but he tried to use it. It didn't work out because it's a fanny pack. So AC just beat up Johnny Swinger, and Joey Ryan got the win. Good job for Joey Ryan, getting the win. He put a sucker in the mouth, out of his pants, put in the mouth of Mr. AC. And then he super kicked him, and kicked the lollipop out of his mouth, and 1, 2, 3, Joey Ryan got the win. Then we had Ace Austin, the X Division champion, versus Petey Williams. Of course, the winner of that match with the fold was Ace Austin, the man that will be defending his X Division title against Trey Miguel at Hard to Kill. But ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't done there. Ace Austin won't stop talking about Trey's mother, and then Trey says, if you say one more thing about my mom, you will get it. And that's what he did. He said something about his mom, and he got beat up. The security guards got him away, and ladies and gentlemen, that's how it happens. And then we have the main part of this is Tessa Blanchard and Sami Callihan, Sami Callihan came out to talk about the truth about Tessa. And the truth is, she gets everything she wants because she is like a third generation superstar. If you guys don't know who's her father is Tully Blanchard. That's on AEW. So yeah, Sami Callihan says she gets it. She doesn't have to work for it like he does. And then Tessa came out, started yelling, and then Madman Fulton came out to attack her. And then there was a brawl, and then Ken Shamrock came out. He got hurt. I don't know why he came out. The guy had a broken ribs. And then they fought in the parking lot backstage. Tessa and Sami fought in the backstage where the parking lot where the big trucks are. They were hurting each other there. They accidentally punched a fan, and then, ladies and gentlemen, we saw Tessa jumping out of a truck onto Sami, and then that's the ending of the whole thing. They were just fighting each other, and oh my god, it was crazy. But, ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen at Hard to Kill? Are we going to see a tag team match next week? Sami and Madman Fulton versus Ken Shamrock and Tessa. We will find out. Ken Shamrock will be versus Madman Fulton at the pay-per-view. And let you enjoy how Rhino and Moose got into a pay-per-view. It's not really a big rivalry because it just happened just last night. I don't know why this is even a pay-per-view match, but it's happening. We got the Gore versus the Spear. Ladies and gentlemen, Moose saw the match between RVD and Rhino, and his Gore did not beat RVD. And he says he will give her. Too bad I didn't give you any tips about my spear, and my spear will do it. And then Rhino did the Gore on him in backstage. And then Moose tried to do the same thing, but it got reversed by Rhino. And then they start beating each other up. And then the security guards hold them back down. And then I guess that's a match now. I think you guys know how RVD and Brian Cage are being in a match at Hard to Kill pay-per-view as well. Is because they ruined his interview by making out each other beside him. And then this week we saw Rob Van Dam calling Brian Cage a wannabe or stealing RVD's moves. RVD, you're old, man. I don't think you could do what Brian Cage could do because he has the F5. That's Brock Lesnar's move. When did you ever do F5? Or that drill thing that Brian Cage does. You don't do what Brian Cage does, buddy. And then they fought, and then Katie Forbes did a low blow, and then all that stuff. So yeah, a lot of things are happening. Ken Shamrock, because of what happened last week, got dumped outside the ring because of Madman Fulton. And all that stuff happening. Eddie Edwards versus Mike Elgin, it's going to happen as well. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tonight for AEW's results. That's all for me today. Time is up. Bye.